Well, here we are. It's Monday, Cricket. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Game On. This is a Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will, from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. What everyone wanted. Chiefs Eagles Super Bowl. Woohoo!
Woo!
Woo!
It's a celebration,
Excited.
man.
I'm excited, man. Pat Mahomes, he does it again. Does it again, man.
Patrick Mahomes.
Tell Tom to he better dust off that crown and polish it up and get ready to hand it over to Pat. All right.
I feel like I'm watching
Cleanest game of football I've ever seen. The refs got every call right. We'll go through every single call to show you how right they were. It was amazing. It was amazing. Great times. And that Eagles game, God, they really got pushed by those Commanders, man. Commanders definitely deserve to be there.
Close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really good game. At least I bet the over in both games.
Right.
Ching, ching.
Damn Eagles covered it by themselves.
Yeah, and there's no conspiracy that it's just weird that the Chiefs couldn't score 30 points all season. They do it in the biggest game of the year. So I mean, hey,
right.
It's all going to plan, baby. All going to plan. We are so pumped and ecstatic this morning. We're excited. We can't wait to recap these games for you. We got that, plus we got a lot more to get to. But first, let's see how Cricket's doing this morning. Cricket, how you doing?
I'm all right, man. I ought to be really happy. I crushed my card yesterday. We won all our multi-unit plays. We crushed the card, but that's just because I felt like they had it laid on the ground for you to pick up. It was just right there. Well, you told them 6 damn weeks ago that because we didn't want it, the Eagles and the Chiefs would be playing in the Super Bowl, and we're all fucking fools for not betting that exact matchup that day.
I know, dude. This was like week 14 of the season.
That's what I'm saying. This was like 6 weeks ago, and literally, we would have got good odds on betting that exact matchup then, and we're fools for not doing it.
I know.
So, but I'm all right.
Sometimes it's just right in front of us. EAGLES. Eagles.
You don't want her to start spelling it right now at work the way she spelled it the other day.
Go Birds.
Go, yeah. God bless Birds up.
Oh, Crick. No one ever got tired of the Jordan era. No one ever got tired of the Brady era. All right. Not one did anyone get tired. No one got tired of seeing that handsome man in the Super Bowl. No one. And the greatest coach of all time. I feel like people are tired of seeing this Mahomes guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, the guy's a player, bro. Let's be real. The guy's a player. I have no problem with
cheating on his wife.
Make it. I hope not. It's had a baby. That'd be rough for him.
Wow,
that'd be the hardest hit he took all day.
Oh, poor guy. He doesn't even get to have celebratory sex. They just had a baby.
Yeah. You gotta wait. You gotta have to wait a few weeks after the Super Bowl for that, man. He's got a little time.
Yeah.
He got a little time. Get off of her, Patrick. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's a player, dude. But like I said, I know we're gonna get into the games and everything. But there's one call in my mind that sticks out that really changed the game, and I don't think they got it right.
Is it the 4th down?
Yeah.
That's the one everyone's talking about. We'll get into it. We'll show it. We'll get into that game here in a second.
Part of me though is like, I think the Bills are fucking fools too.
Because, yeah. They did not play.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why they ever run the damn tush push and like not let him get momentum. Because every time you put that dude in the pistol or like a short shotgun, and he gets a little momentum going, you're never stopping that guy for less than 2 or 3 yards.
Exactly what I'm saying. Like,
I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, and I understand what he's trying to do. You got those big boys in the middle. So how at least in the first half, every time they ran it, he would do a sidestep to the left, and they would try to shove that way, dude, and it doesn't work.
He always tries to do that. If you watch his tush push tapes and see that he always tries to step back and go to the left like that. And Steve Spagnuolo had that dialed up, dude. They just crashed that gap. Chris Jones would crash down over the top of the center and push him into him. And then the other two guys, Tranquil would jump over the top, and the other two guys would mash down on the guard right there. And there was nowhere to go. It doesn't matter who you are. You weren't getting through that.
Yeah, dude. The whole point of the tush push is what you're supposed to do is like, we saw, I didn't have time. I was going to clip out my thing about Jalen Hurts not scoring a touchdown, and then he scores 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I was also gonna clip out the Saquon Barkley going under. I go, all you gotta do is hope he doesn't bust a big run in the first quarter.
The first play. Like I said, I didn't see that one, man. We had to go look at the new property for a little bit. I got back a little bit. I saw the second half, but they said first play from scrimmage. I said, what?
Yeah,
it was right there for us, bro. Laying on the floor.
Commanders took like 7 minutes to drive down the field and ended up kicking a field goal. It took
and you knew they were in trouble.
30 seconds, and they scored a touchdown.
I was going to say it didn't even take 30 seconds. It took about 14, probably, just as long. Not even that. It probably took 8 seconds for him to run from the 50-yard line or whatever to the end zone, and the damn Commanders will have their 7 or 8 minute drive for a field goal.
But if you watch that tush push that they did, it's beautiful how they do it because they just have everyone literally just fall down, and they just push like a conveyor belt. They just push Hurts over that line. So those two guys behind him, he just like rolls up over. I'm like, that's how you do it, you know.
Once again, and I don't know, I'm sure Josh Allen's a big dude in his own right, but I don't know if he squats 600 pounds. That's a lot. Jalen Hurts squats 600 pounds, dude. And the key they used to have, I mean, I know it still works, but it don't work as good as they had when Jason Kelsey. The key is to get the underneath leverage, man, and get underneath that guy and be able to, get down there and just dig in. They couldn't do that last night. They were getting blown up on that line.
Yeah, I'm with you though. I don't know why they didn't at one point switch to like the pistol or something. Let that guy.
I don't know why that should be there.
Because you could put 2 running backs next to him and literally have someone push, or have 2 guys next to him and just have them go barrel into the line first, and Josh go right up behind him.
You put big ass Ty Johnson, put Ty Johnson back there, and put that other running back that came in, the one they would bring in to like push on him in the bag. He's pretty good size old boy. I can't remember his name right now. Put them
Ray
2.
Davis?
No, it wasn't Ray Davis. This guy was bigger than Ray Davis. It was the name I hadn't heard before, but he was strictly there because he's a big dude. He was trying to push Josh Allen for a yard, and so I'm like, just put those dudes there in the pistol, fake to both of them, or fake to one of them going one way or whatever, and run the little read option. But that you can't stop that dude when he gets outside and starts going forward. I never see him get stopped for less than 2 or 3 yards.
Or hey, how about we get like when we're not at the goal line, how about we just say fuck it and go to a little shotgun formation, spread everyone out, and let Josh Allen scramble? How about we try that instead of doing the tush push every single time?
Hey, here's the thought too. Or we could get in that little pistol like that and have everybody crammed in there, and we'll just leak Dalton Kincaid or Dawson Knox down the seam there, a little tight end
up. The ball. They're bums.
Yeah, bums. But I mean, okay, we ain't got to use him. We can find somebody else, but just leak a little tight end dump down the middle there because everybody's crashing in. Take one step toward the line of scrimmage out of the pistol, and then step back and just hit him for 6.
Yeah, I don't know.
Easy for us to say.
Here's the thing that bugs me about this. I don't know who to root. Someone's got to win. I don't know who I want to win.
I'm not excited.
I can make so many. I don't think Hurts is a great QB. Yet if he wins the Super Bowl, I was looking back at it. This would be the worst Super Bowl win since Super Bowl winning quarterback since homeboy, what is it, Brad Johnson?
Hey, easy. Go Bucks.
Yeah, it's true though. Look at every single quarterback that's won after him. It's like, yeah, because like even like the Flaccos that won a Super Bowl, at least during that time that they won a Super Bowl, they were playing great. I don't think anyone thinks Jalen Hurts is playing great right now. You know what I mean? Like that Ravens team went to the Super Bowl because Flacco played out of his mind.
Yeah. They I feel like they've had him kind of on restrictions, man. They hadn't looked like that the last few weeks anyway. That offense ain't looked like that, man. It's been 3 yards.
Well, it helps when you're playing the Commanders too. That's on their.
The Commanders look pretty good against everybody else they'd played so far.
Yeah, but it's also like I said, the 4th road game in a row.
That's gonna wear on you, man. That's why you don't see these stories ever work out like that, because they do have to continue to go on the road each week. It's hard to do.
It's hard to get yourself pumped up, dude.
Yeah, bro, and not to mention you're playing pretty good football teams in the process,
and you're playing a familiar foe.
Yeah. Division opponent stuff too. Yeah, 100%.
Especially when they have the best offensive line in football, it's hard to stop, man. That's the thing. It's that offensive line is the MVP. I guess the only thing I'm rooting for is the Eagles for 2 reasons. One, I like Saquon. Good for Saquon.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to get a Saquon Super Bowl jersey now that I think about it. That'd be probably pretty cool.
That'd be cool. That'd be a good one.
And then 2,
be the MVP.
I need my A.J. Brown MVP ticket 25-1 to cash.
Who did you bet that Saquon plus 850?
It was plus 750, and no, by the time I got to it, it was plus 350.
I bet
like
it's about
over
plus,
9.
I bet it's about plus 140 now.
Yeah, he's minus 200 to score Super Bowl.
I mean,
or let's just score in the Super Bowl.
I started to say I bet 2+ touchdowns is like plus 290 or something.
Dude, could you imagine the people that parlayed? I parlayed in that game. I'm like, let's give me some touchdowns. Like, let me let's do a crazy I didn't really bet much yesterday, other than the overs was my biggest bet in both games. And then I did a couple fun things like this. I was like, let me get like AJ Brown 2 touchdowns, Scary Terry 2 touchdowns, 63-1. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you would have done Hurts and Saquon 3 touchdowns each?
Three each. That's whole.
They both scored 3 touchdowns.
I was gonna say 2+ really wouldn't even have paid as good as you'd think, but 3+ a piece, yeah, that would have done. Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Morning, Buku.
It'd probably
Morning,
been
Jay Wolvenar.
that's
Morning,
probably
cost
plus 10,000 or better. You think?
Supporting says 18 seconds.
He was talking about the amount of time they scored. The Eagles scored.
Oh,
yeah.
And then you're talking about me and the misses last night. It's about how long it lasted.
Go get your naked organs.
It was a good time, baby.
That's right.
It was a long time, but it was a good time.
We ain't here for a long time, just for a good time, bro.
Shallow crossover can't be stopped. That's right, Buku. Arlcott says, good morning, everyone. So hoping the opposite of what happened yesterday, but I guess it's the same old same with the NFL. It verifies why I left the NFL game about 8 years ago. I'm about to join you, buddy. I'm about to join you. Bring back Tom. I miss the Patriot dynasty.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not.
Cricket. This is crazy. And this is just another thing of why. Well, congrats to Jalen Hurts, by the way. He finally went over his 155 passing yards, and they won a playoff game. So, woohoo! Where's this? Where's the sound? Where's the sound for him? Hold on. We gotta get the sound for Jalen.
Yeah.
There it is. When's the last time we've seen a quarterback win a conference championship game? Their team scores 55 points, and he only has 1 passing touchdown. What kind of odds could you have gotten on that? Said, "Hey, team X is gonna throw or is gonna put up 50+ points."
Oh my God, yeah.
Quarterback gonna throw under 1.5 touchdowns.
Oh, bro, I don't even know if they'd let you bet that.
No, I don't know, but that would have been funny.
It would have been because, yeah, if you got them, like, take their highest team total, because I promise you they covered their highest team total possible. You take that and you take him under 1.5 passing touchdowns.
Mhm.
That's one of those anti-correlated. So we were talking
What, they had
about
7 rushing touchdowns?
I'll tell you this, though. You missed the opportunity to do that. Don't be trying that on anybody else because that shit ain't never going to happen again. So you missed
I want to see the person that had the Will Shipley touchdown ticket.
Holy moly. Golly, that was a bold move, Cotton, if they did have that.
Yeah. Yeah. This game, I thought this was going to be one of those games where a score that we've never seen before, but we have seen 55-23. What do they call that? They call that the
scoregami.
Yeah. Apparently we have seen it, so
that's weird. Anytime it gets into the 50s for a team, there's a real high probability that you ain't seen that one yet.
I just can't believe we haven't. I guess I shouldn't be too shocked because there's not that many conference games each year. There's only 2 each year. But no team has ever scored over 50 in a conference game. 49
really?
was the highest. Cam Newton's Panthers team.
How much? 49?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also saw another crazy one in the next game. Like Tyler Bass made the longest field goal in the playoffs in Arrowhead history yesterday.
What, the 54-yard?
53 or whatever. That's the
crazy.
longest field goal in the playoffs. Like, you've had Harrison Butker for like a decade and a half.
It's nice that they scripted that in there for them.
But you got to normally think, I guess, when they don't kick a lot of 50-yard field goals unless they have to do it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard those announcers say after he buried it too. I bet him to have 2+ field goals, Tyler Bass, and like plus 111 or something. Y'all, we could have got so many field goals, and they just wouldn't let us have
the
them.
Commanders field goal kicker, you know?
Yeah. Man, can't have nice things. It's not bad. I can't bitch. I'm just upset that I don't want to watch this Super Bowl.
I don't either.
Like I said, I won money yesterday. We had a good day. I just don't. I told you what I was going to do, and I seriously did. I was sitting there. I bet the damn Chiefs 3 units, all the stuff and all that, and I was cheering so hard for the Bills. So hard, bro. I was so bummed. I wanted Josh Allen to win that game so damn bad.
Dude, I left. So I went over to Cole's. We watched the first game. We left his house at like right before the fourth quarter of this game was going to start. Got down to the place that we were going to. Cool spot, but dude, it's called No Lie Brewing.
No
We
lie.
used to go there no lie. We used to go there all the time because it's right next to where my pharmacy school campus was. It's like literally 5 minutes away. Not even like you could walk to it. It'd be like a 15-minute walk, you know?
Okay, nice little walk. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it's not like too far.
Like
But
a good walk. Yeah, you don't mind.
Yeah, good. And the only reason why it's that is because you got to wait for like traffic and whatnot.
Right. I got you.
But if you drive, it's like not even 5 minutes. It's just
a waste of a drive. Yeah.
Yeah. But we would head over like when we had like long breaks in between classes, we'd head over there, go have lunch. They have a great Thai place in there called Bangkok Thai.
Okay.
Banging all the cocks in there.
I was thinking
Shannon Sharp
Bangkok,
loves that place. Loves it. His favorite Thai place. It's really good Thai food. I ate too much Thai food last night though. I ended up getting some to go.
Oh, buddy.
And I came home, and because it was chaotic in my house, I scarfed it down real fast.
Bad
After
choice,
drinking beer all day, and then you throw in some pad Thai. Oh my god, I hit a coma. My wife goes, "What is wrong with you?" And I go, "I am in a coma right now. Give me one of the babies to hold them because I can't do anything else."
There's a nuclear warhead working its way in your stomach, bro. Say that is bad. God, that's a bomb in your stomach for sure.
I ate some of it. I feel fine. I go, "Yeah, did you drink beer, eat nachos and wings all day?" No, you didn't. And then throw in the pad Thai. Ugh.
Ooh, yeah, I'm hurting. My stomach's hurting thinking about all that, bro.
I know. Shannon Sharp's favorite Thai place, Bangkok Thai. A little slow this morning.
They just play that on repeat in the background.
Shout out to them. No, but there's no lie place. It was pretty cool. So when I was there, they just had like the restaurant area, and then like across from the restaurant, they opened up another little. It's like in this it's in this building, but it's like if this building was like a very very small strip mall type thing.
Yeah.
But instead they just like opened everything up, and so then they have like the Thai place in the back, and then you got the No Lie brewing part, and then they had a part where they actually like brew the beer over on the left hand side, like a little shop. And then what they did is on another side is they opened up like a nice little fun seating area, but they have like games in there. They have like skee ball and like, all that kind of stuff. Well, now what they did is they opened up like where the little shop to the brewing area was. They opened up this big. It's called the brew house or something like that, or the
brew house,
something like that. And so it's just this wide open area, bunch of tables. They got the big screen going, and then they've got like they've got beer pong that you can play, and they've got cornhole and stuff like off to the side and whatever. And so it was pretty cool. But like, God, I was pissed because they have their beers there that you can have, but I didn't want to drink IPAs all day.
No, God, that would have been worse for you.
I'm not in my 20s anymore.
I ain't built for that, bro.
I ain't trying to be waking up this morning with a massive pounding headache. Plus, I had to drive home.
I don't like beers. I don't like beers that fill me up more than a sandwich would.
Oh my God, I know, dude. And so, Scott, just think of that stomach ache. And so, I was like, oh yeah, I was like, can I get a Coors Light? Like, we don't have any of that. The only thing we have on draft is a Budweiser. Not even Bud Light. I was gonna go gay and drink a Bud Light.
Bud Heavy, huh?
Bud Heavy, and I was like, oh, all right, give me the Bud Heavy.
Talking about a headache maker. Jeez,
yeah,
they insert the headaches directly into each can of those.
Get this. So this is what happened. So, it's the end of the first game where Cole needs to go take his nervous pregame shit. I gotta piss.
He's one of those, huh?
Yeah. I mean, he's decked out in his. I sent you guys a video. He's decked out in his.
Look good. I saw it. I showed SD14 fans. I said, look. I was like, this is homie Cole. He came on the show with us, was telling us about the Bills and everything. I was like, he looks like he's nervous. Right? He looked nervous. I ain't gonna lie. He looked nervous.
Yeah. He was. And so, I'm like, "Okay." And we had just, like, finished our nachos. There's just, like, a little bit of nachos on the plate. I'm like, "Okay, cool." But we had, like, at least each half a beer in our cup. I'm like, "Okay, well, we're just gonna go to the bathroom quick. By the way, Spokane has gotten so bad." Like, when I was there, homeless was bad. Like, it was like you come off the freeway, half the people are out begging for money, the other half you literally are watching shoot up right there. Like, right as you exit the freeway, like, waiting to turn to go
Yeah.
downtown,
Is that bad? Why is it so bad there, bro?
because they allow it to happen.
Okay.
So then the city decided, you know what? We're gonna clean this up, and so they pushed all the you can't they patrol that spot now. You can't do that, right? Because like, "This is bad look, people come into our town
Hell
from
yeah,
the
you don't
freeway."
want that them tent city
Well,
sitting
then
there
they
right off the
pushed
rip.
all those people back into other parts because they gotta go somewhere, and, by the way, they'll allow the homeless to do all that stuff and do all those drugs, yet there was a 18-year-old who, when Spokane last summer decided to put up a bunch of gay pride flags painted downtown. One guy came through with in his truck and did a little burnout on one of them. They wanna send that kid to prison for doing that,
On the gay
but
pride
they'll
flag?
allow those guys to shoot drugs up right there on the street
Right, right.
just
Yeah.
because he burned out. It's like,
No slandering the
it
homos, but
yeah,
heroin's
they wanna
heroin's
send him
cool.
to Crick, I'm not even kidding. They want to send him to prison. They made it a felony after that happened, and they
Trying to
wanna
say
send
it's a
this
hate
kid.
crime, dude.
I'm like, "Dude, yeah, that's what they're saying." And I'm like,
That's
"Dude, give
ridiculous.
the kid a fine for how much ever paint it's gonna cost to
These
repaint
people
that
would
thing."
have never made it in our world growing
Oh,
up in elementary school. They would have never survived.
I heard that story, I go, "This can't be true," and I watched it on the news, I go, "Holy shit, you gotta be kidding." It's just a freaking kid, you know? It's like
Come on,
plus,
dude.
also, I feel like that's First Amendment rights. Yeah, you can't damage property, but, like,
Yeah,
you
but
just
also maybe he didn't wanna look at your gay pride flag all over the fucking place.
maybe he accidentally burned out, you know? Maybe this thing, we got gear got stuck, you know?
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he meant to burn out on top of your gay pride flag. Who gives a shit?
If he actually does go to prison for it, I hope he just looks at the city council and calls them all a bunch of fucking
Yeah, he should probably shouldn't do
huge,
that.
and I hope
Sounds
they all go get with their
sounds
boyfriend's girlfriend's boyfriend. How about that?
sounds like the best thing that old boy can do is sit down and hush at this point. He just needs to chill. Let his lawyer do the
So,
talking.
I got off on that tangent because I go to the bathroom. Now they have, like, it's not like the bathrooms are outside of, like, all the restaurant areas. They just have this, like, hall that you go down and there's the bathrooms, right? So I head down there. There's a freaking gated door on there now. Locked a locked gate. Like, you need a code to use the bathrooms because of the homeless problem.
Makes sense.
I mean, it does, but I'm like, we've gotten to this point.
It's
Like,
kinda their fault too for that ever having to become a problem because you just kick those people out when they walk in the door. I mean, you can tell who's who.
you couldn't though in this state or in Washington State. You couldn't
The
do
homeless
that. Or
people
in
look the same as the other people?
yeah, you can't.
Y'all got some weird y'all got
They
some weird
made
shit
laws
going
that
on.
you can't do that stuff or else you get arrested.
You can't tell them to leave your establishment if they're not buying anything?
No,
Bathrooms for customers only?
no, that's how crazy Spokane's gotten.
I don't blame you for moving out of that ignorant place.
Hmm. And so,
That sounds so good.
yeah. So they had to put a gate on it, and you had to be a paying customer to get the code and whatnot. And I was like, wow, we've gotten here. Anyways, we go to the bathroom. I literally just went there, took a piss, came back, maybe 2, maybe 3 minutes max. Okay, wash my hands, right? So
That's
3
good,
minutes.
good. Flu
Came
season.
back, plate of nachos is gone, but I'm like, oh, that's fine. They grabbed the nachos. My beers are gone. My water's there. My jacket or my coat that I had there is still there on my chair, and I'm like, huh. And the guy's cleaning up, and he goes, "Oh, hey, you want me to wipe this table down for you guys real quick?" I'm like,
Like, this
"No, I
was
wanna
my
know where."
table.
I go, "I know, I wanna know where my beer's at." And he's like, "Oh, that was your guys' stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, we just went to take a piss." And he's like, "What were you drinking?" I go, "Bud." And he goes, "Be right back." Brought me a
Yeah,
new beer.
new
So,
one?
yeah, he brought
How much was left in that other beer?
it was like half, so he brought
Man,
me
you still want it. That's winning another bet right there. You got half a free beer.
oh, fresh beer too, you know?
Love it.
Yeah,
Let's
so at
go.
least he made it right, but I
You were
didn't
running
really care
pure
about the
yesterday,
nachos.
bro.
They're almost gone, but I was like, "Dude, that was" and it's not like it was busy, Crick. It's not like
Yeah.
it was busy.
How big is this place? Not a very big place, I'm sure.
It's pretty big. It was a
I
pretty big
mean,
place, but there was like 7, 8 other like, when I say tables, I'm talking like a table where you can fit like 8 people around, you know?
are we talking as big as Buffalo Wild Wings or
Yeah, it would be like this place. It was literally like it was open, so it would be
It
like if
looked
you're
pretty open.
talking
I saw a
size
video y'all
wise,
ran. It looked,
it's as if you said Buffalo Wild Wings. You know how they always have a bar area and and like a
a
family
dining area. Yeah.
It's like if that whole thing was open and it was
Okay.
all one bar area because they had just a huge projector screen and everything like that. It was cool. I just
Yeah.
wish they had light beer to drink.
I'm just saying, I can't believe I wouldn't think you would want to only sell IPAs. You get everybody hammered leaving your establishment just giving those out.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? You
And
drink
don't
2
get me
of
wrong,
those.
No Lie has good beers. They do have good beers. I just wasn't in the mood to drink them.
Yeah. Actually, I don't do that. You drink 2 of them IPAs, you got you a good little buzz going.
Their famous one is called Born and Raised. It's a good one.
Okay.
Good
one. Okay.
one. Anyways, so and then I get a text from Beardo, and he says, "Okay, let's see if your buddy is really a Bills fan." And I'm like, "All right,
All right. He's got a Bill tattooed on his ass.
yeah." So I'm like, "It's actually on his shoulder."
Okay, I thought you told me he was on his ass that one time.
No,
I
you probably said
damn,
that.
I got to correct that SD40, but I told her I was like, he's got a Bills tattoo on his ass last night.
No, it's like right. It's like right.
The
Here.
man's got a permanent Bills tattoo. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. So he goes, ask him who the most underrated running back in recent history for the Bills is. And he goes, and if he doesn't say Fred Jackson, he's not a true Bills fan. So I kind of knew like the time what he meant by recent. So I asked him, I go, who's the most underrated Bills running back in recent history? He's like, what do you mean recent? I go, like last decade or so. And without
Immediately
the
said
beat,
Fred Jackson.
Fred Jackson. And
Ah, God, we love Cole. Shout out.
I was like,
how's he doing this morning, man? How was he doing after the loss?
I don't know. I left, like who was saying this in the chat? I think it was Slickner.
Good morning, Phoenix. New face in here. Good to see you.
Good morning, Phoenix. That better not be my Phoenix. She should be sleeping upstairs.
She should be sleeping at but if she's worked the computer already, though, there's some money there, bro.
Good morning. Slickner. Yeah, Slickner said when Bills took the lead 22-21 and went for 2, I knew it was over. Yeah, so that's right when I left. Because I was like, I gotta get home and I don't really want to because I was kind of miserable with the point of like I really wanted a light beer. You know what I mean? I'm like,
I understand, dude. Sometimes if you're somewhere they don't have what you want, it makes your experience worse.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I got this Thai food to go, and I kind of want to eat it, and I don't want to eat it here. And I'm like,
You need
yeah,
Blue Mountains.
buddy. Yeah, and I'm like, buddy, I'm heading home. And of course, right as I was about to head home, he brings
So how
me
far away are you when you have to drive like this? Like, how far was this?
Oh,
to Cole's
30,
house?
it's like 30 minutes from my house.
Okay, so not bad. Okay,
It's all just getting on I-90 and driving.
right, just highway, yeah.
Yeah, like 20 minutes on the highway, 10 minutes.
Right, not a bad little drive. It's an easy little drive, yeah.
No, it wasn't bad. But I was listening to the game on the way home and whatnot. And so, where was I going with this one? Oh, I left at that point. So I got home. I called my wife when I was like almost home. I'm like, turn on Paramount Plus and turn on the game. Get home, watching the game. See that they lose, right? I'm like, fucking, I knew it. I knew this was fucking
Yeah, we knew this happened.
Because the last I heard was it was 29-22.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is, of course, Mahomes them score. This bullshit. And then I get inside, and my father-in-law was here because they were hanging out with the kiddos and my wife. And he's like, you're just in time. We got a tie game. I'm like, oh, shit. The Bills came down and scored. Sweet. So we're going to have a fun little ending here. Anyways, after they lost, I texted Cole. I go, hey, sorry, man. Sorry your team sucks.
You didn't even sugarcoat it for him.
And then he goes, and I told my wife, I go, he's going to blame this on me. And he goes, first thing he said was, it's because you left.
It's kind of true. I do kind of put that on you for not staying till the end of the game. What are you doing? It's only like 3:30 your time or something. It wasn't even dinner time yet.
No, when I left, it was like 5:30 or 5:40.
Yeah, it's your fault though for sure.
Yeah, I tried telling them. I told my wife, I go, well, it's a win-win for me. Either I leave and they lose, and I'm like, well, I was a good luck charm. They need me next year, or I leave and they win. And I can say, well, I was good luck that I didn't jinx it. I got out of it.
You can't lose that one. Yeah, you're right. I like how you had it already planned out, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was fun game.
Yeah, shout out to
times. Fun times.
Yeah, shout out to Cole. It's tough loss, man. They ought to be used to those by now, though. We'd already seen that movie before.
Yeah. Josh Allen is the what? Is the why can't I think of his name? Charles Barkley of the NFL. Just never gonna get to the big one and win it, you know? Never gonna get there.
That may, golly, dude, that may be true. That may be true. I hate that. We say it every time they lose one of these. We're like, well, the window's closing, and they just come roaring back the next season too. So, but
next year, Chiefs Bills AFC Championship down in Kansas City.
Yeah, lock it in. I tell you what, it may not be the AFC Championship, but you can lock it in. They're playing in the playoffs next year at some point in time.
Oh yeah. I just I don't know. I still don't feel like the Chiefs play. Patrick, I mean, I was happy with this. I did make one other play. You guys told me not to do it, and I did it anyways. I went under on Travis Kelce. That was easy.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you
2 catches.
I didn't mess with that one.
I think it was Steps told me not to do it.
Yeah, I just didn't. I bet him pretty good last week, and it worked out some. So I was staying away from that. I used my little king of the end zone. I was stupid. I don't know why I didn't use my king of the end zone on Saquon again and just do that. But I thought Xavier Worthy yesterday. Now, he did come through with anytime touchdown, plus 195. But I was like, man, he could totally, it's got to be the guy with the longest touchdown after your bet. I was like, Worthy could catch a deep one or something, and wind up giving. Then Saquon breaks that long one out of the rip. I was like, well, there'll be no free bet this week.
Have a good day, Jay Wolvenar. We hope you have a good one too. Thank you. I'm glad that your Minnesota Wild won yesterday. So
okay,
you had that.
Okay, well,
you had that going for you.
Good morning, Miss Wolvenar. Be safe out there. Good to see you.
That is a good one. Arla Costa's right. I wonder what the impact will be on the viewership for KC and Philadelphia. I mean, they're going to do big numbers because it's the Super Bowl, but
it'll be less than it would have been. More people would have watched any other matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Any other matchup, more people. There's still going to be a shit ton of people watch it, man. It's just a Super Bowl. A lot of people watch the Super Bowl. They don't watch it for the game, man. People literally watch the Super Bowl for the commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
So you'll have that too. People are still going to watch it, Super Bowl. But I do think it will be less than it would have been with any other matchup.
I just hate that we got to go through another Chiefs game and a bunch of stuff of watching them get away with a bunch of shit. Like they get to taunt their opponents way more than anyone else gets to.
I agree.
Because they do it for just the perfect amount of time. Like Patrick Mahomes, when he scored that touchdown, gets in that guy's face and says shit, but then turns around like right before it gets to you've done it too far. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But anyone else did that, it'd be 15 yards.
The biggest one for me, dude, is that fourth down play. It should have never been 29-22 Chiefs. It should have been 29-21 Bills. They were driving it. He got a first down, bro. He broke the plane. And if you look at the ref, if you're looking at the TV, the line judge on the top of the screen marks it a first down. He got the first down. You can see it over the top. Not by much, maybe by the nose of the damn ball, but by where the marker was at. And you can see the view over the top right there, and you can see where the ball goes to. And the ball goes to an even point of that line. That's all he's got to do is break that little plane right there, that invisible wall. And he got over that. And then they go back. You had, what does that say?
He's short.
He's short. Yeah, of course he is, man. That's what I'm saying. But and that's not what happened. He broke that line. That should have been a first down. They should have kept being able to drive right there. And you've seen the line judge at the top mark it as a first down. But then you see the guy down there standing on the Chiefs sideline come running up, and no, it's all of a sudden it's 6 inches short. And the other dude let him overrule it.
The fact that they don't have a chip in the ball, and the fact that we don't have that already, it's crazy. I mean, you could do this in tennis, dude. Tennis, they know where that ball is going and where it's going.
You see how they track the damn golf balls when people hit them and they got a damn thing? Like, you can't tell me you can't put something in there to tell us whether he got that or not.
Patriot makes a good point. He says people will watch to see history, the three-peat. So, I mean, that is a good point.
People will watch to root against it.
Arlica says, who's a halftime entertainment? It's Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah, it might be.
Oh, whatever.
There might be.
Them halftime shows are always fucking overhyped and whatever.
Look at this. Dalton Kincaid with the game on the line.
About right. Actual footage. He can dress up like
it's not like it hit him in the hands, Crick.
Catch the damn ball.
Be an
Catch the damn football.
Come on, dude. You got no one in front of you.
What the hell are we doing?
Diving for it, but get your hand situated.
Catch the ball. It's not even coming in hot. What are we doing?
This is what you're talking about. This one right here. That's a first.
What up, Star Walker?
Even if you assume the ball is like on his right side, you can even assume it's on his right side. He still is across.
If you watch, they did the view when they were doing the review. They have the sky view or whatever, little sky cam, and you can look down and see right over top here. You can see that ball, and it's over. I know the yellow line is not accurate, but they don't. That's what I'm talking about. If you'll look at the side view,
we know the first down marker's on the 40.
Yeah,
we know that.
That one is accurate. It used to not be as accurate. Now it's pretty accurate, and you could literally see. I wouldn't even look at the yellow line when I'm talking about this, but you could see the marker where they had it, and he breaks it, man. That's forward progress. That's a first down. They should still be on that drive right there, and it should still be 22-21 Bills. What happens after that? Whatever. But that's what should have happened.
Star Walker, good morning. He says, welcome to the Patrick Mahomes era. Oh, we've been here.
That's what I'm saying. Hell, I've been hanging out here for the last 7-8 years.
Patriot, I'm becoming a Chiefs fan. They get as much hate as the Cowboys. Oh, boy. No, yeah, that, but also 70, is it 79? 73? Whoever this dude is, start pushing. What are you doing?
What are we doing right there, 79, you big pudding?
Get in there and push that.
Like literally, you should literally have all your momentum, and you can't tell me as big as that dude is right there, you can't give me a 6-inch push to get him over that. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, because this was huge game changer. First of all, let's quit running the push right there on 4th and 1 in midfield. Run a different play. Spread the people out. You got Josh Allen. Let him bootleg to the right. Let him get some momentum, and good luck trying to tackle that big boy.
That's what I'm saying. You've got what's been one of the top 2 defenses you're playing against, one of the top 2 defenses all year long. They got a nasty front 7 with Chris Jones right damn in the middle of it, and we keep running this play. We're not spreading out. We don't even make the DBs can even come in and blast into the pile because they don't have to cover anybody. They weren't even trying to leak anybody out.
This is what I don't get. It's like you're one of the highest scoring offenses in the league.
The highest scoring.
You've got all sorts of great game, plays called, scripted, whatnot.
No.
Why are you on so many 4th downs? Not even 4th down, 3rd downs, 3rd and shorts, where they kept trying to do tush push, and then we'll go back and try to do it again.
Like,
why don't you just run your freaking offense? Run your normal offense. And then what really bugged me about the Bills was Chris Jones was out of this game a lot. Like, he was huffing and puffing on the sideline.
He's tired. He's been banged up. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, when Chris Jones is out of there, why is that not the time you're trying to run James Cook up the middle? You know what I mean? That's when you should try to get your 3-4 yard chunk. When Chris Jones is out of there.
I agree. You don't run at Chris Jones. Is nobody learned this? Is nobody watching the same damn games? I feel like all these guys should be watching way more tape than we are. What makes them keep running at that monster?
I don't know. I think they just got nervous, man.
He would make you nervous. You see, he batted one and passed down, got his big bear claw hanging up in the air. That guy's a monster.
This is what you're talking about too. So this ref comes in.
Yeah, look at that.
And this ref is right. He's got him like just like
that's the right call. That is the right spot.
Past the 40. And this guy is like, Roger, what do you want me to do? And he says he's short.
And you seen it. You see it. Watch this. Like I said, that one ref there's got it marked. They're clearly the ref up top. That's a first down. The ref on the bottom, that is not.
And even then,
why does he get to overrule him?
Even then, you guys should like meet in the middle, and you would be right on the 40-yard line. You know what I mean?
Once again, okay, y'all screwed it up. That's fine. We have the video fucking footage. We can sit there. We can freeze frame it, slow mo it, all that stuff. And find
that's the other thing is I don't know how replay said that the call stands because they have to go with what was called on the field, but they said there wasn't enough evidence to show that he got across that line. How?
Like you said, he didn't call the replay booth. He called Roger Goodell, and Roger Goodell told him what he wanted.
That's true.
I'm convinced, man. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, like, there's no way this many calls, and that's a bad angle because you can't see the ball. If you, like I said, the best view is the sky cam view where they're looking right down on top of the pile, and you can see the ball, and the ball breaks that fucking line.
Also, the play before that
should have been a first down too.
Yeah, so it should have been a first down. Never even got there.
Shouldn't even had to run that damn.
I'm not as mad about that one. That one, I'm like, okay,
that one I can live with. The next one right there, and once again, I'm with you too. Why we keep running the damn tush push when it ain't worked yet?
Oh, did you see the end of the first half?
No, they talked about that. Anytime when it's a blended clock like that going down, and it was really blended. I know that, but they're literally talking about this as it's counting down. And when the clock's blended, where like the game clock will click into the same as the play clock, but they're slightly ahead, they give them that one.
Hey,
That's part of the rule.
It's forever and a day. Look how long I'm dragging this out, and it still hasn't changed.
I know you're slow mowing, but if you do it in real time, it was blended, and like
Dude, Patrick Mahomes walked halfway across the field by the time.
That's not an unfair play. Like they said that's part of their rule, that if the clocks are blended like that, they will give them that extra second to get.
Let's talk about this one, Craig. Who in their right mind? When is this? First of all, so this play where it looked like it was an interception, and then Worthy came up with it. I want to get your opinion on this, but first of all, I just want to say I have never, ever in the history of football seen at least in the NFL, seen them run a full play
and then go back and review it,
and then review the one before.
What's the play happens? It's over. You can't do that no more, bro.
That was some BS because they basically gave the Chiefs a free play, and then they got another 1st and goal after this.
Yeah.
Not only do I think I thought the call was wrong, but then I'm like, you ran a play. You can't go back. That's the rules. But they just did it.
I think they were trying to say that as he was snapping it, that Doug McDermott or Sean McDermott, whatever, had already thrown the flag and all this stuff. I don't know. I didn't see all the breakdowns.
I get that, but dude, it did. Usually they come in and bust that play up, and they did not. They let the full play play out.
I knew it was a bad challenge because there's no way they're overturning this on the Chiefs. And really, based off the rule, I know it hits the ground right there, but you really don't see the ball move all. That's the rule. Like it can hit the ground, but as long as you have control of it and it doesn't really move.
Okay, this angle's bad, but if you look at the other side, there's no way you can say, because Worthy comes up with it.
Yeah.
There's no way you can say Worthy has control. Worthy doesn't have control of it. If you look at
that's not complete control.
No.
I knew they were going to call this a catch, though.
Yeah, because they called it on the field. But but he doesn't have complete control of it. It's actually Bishop that has it pinned to the ground or pinned down. But
and once again, Bishop, let's go. Be a man. Be strong. Take it from
Bishop.
Him.
By the way, hang on to the damn ball.
Yeah, just take it from him. Like Xavier Worthy, some monster world power lifter or something that should be able to yank it away from you. Make a play.
Like I said, perfectly called game by the refs here.
Yeah, as always.
It was beautiful. I thought this was funny. Teams with 4+ TDs and 0 turnovers are 21-2 in the playoffs since 2020. The 2 losses were the Bills last night, and also the Bills versus Chiefs in the 2021 divisional round.
Ooh, that's the one. That's the game. That's the one that changed the rules. That's the one where Patrick Mahomes, 13 seconds, all that stuff, 2021 division game.
Agreed. Once a play has been run, you can't go back and review it. Yeah, exactly. He says my poverty internet is making me mad right now. Sure it is.
That's my man. That's my thing. I'm just like
AC cheats win again. That's right.
It just feels like they're kind of putting it right in front of us right now.
Dude, I will say this: there was a Chiefs fan that sat in front of us, and he shook Cole's hand. He said, "Good luck" and whatnot. And Cole didn't even bring this up, but he brought this up. Him and his buddies. They're like, "Listen, this is the Chiefs fan talking." He goes, "I hope it's just a clean game. I hope there's none of that ref bullshit." He even admitted, he's like, "I know, bro. Know it. There's no doubt." He goes, "I'm tired of giving people an excuse to throw in our faces." He goes, "I hope we just win this one fair and square." And every single time there's a questionable call, look over the guy, and the guy's like,
yeah, it's like literally because as Chiefs fans, you can't even celebrate your championship because every person you try to talk to is like, whatever, bro, they handed it to you.
Yeah.
So it's not even fun to cheer for your team at that point. That's bad when your own fans are like, please don't cheat for us. Like I said, the play for me, man, is that damn the 4th down call there where they missed it. It should have been first down. It should have been 22-21 Bills. They should have still been driving. And if they had got that first down, I have every bit of confidence they were going down to score a touchdown. It should have been 29-21 Bills.
Yeah, and you're taking at least 3 more minutes off the clock. And
granted, now Patrick Mahomes may lead them right down the damn field. I mean, hell, he did it in 13 seconds before back in 2021. So he may have done that. But I'm just saying the way
it's different when you're driving and you need a touchdown, whereas previously they're driving knowing they need a field goal.
Exactly. And if they drive down and have to, if that play happened, they go on to score, and then Patrick Mahomes drive down and say he ties it up and put that spot. Well, now instead of the Chiefs having a chance to go down and win the damn game at the end, to win the thing at the end of the game, now the Bills have that opportunity. So people want to sit and say that that's what we were talking about the other day when we said all penalties are not created equal and things like that, or these moments like this when they favor the Chiefs. This is why it matters so much, because it's a key moment. This happens in the fucking first quarter, it don't matter, but in the fourth quarter, it means everything.
Yeah.
And that's how they favored the Chiefs. For all you delusional ass Chief fan out there that come in here telling us we are haters and all this stuff, that's why what we were talking about the other day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But what are we going to do? Listen, everyone needs to take it easy on the refs. Everyone needs to take it easy on the refs. It's hard cashing those KC paychecks every week, okay?
Fuck them refs, man. Pieces of shit.
Did you see this in the first game? This was funny. This is a great way to summarize it. NFL, we really need to tone down the attention on the refs. Refs, you jumped offsides one more time, and I'm awarding a touchdown. Did you see that in the game?
Bro, I told her, I did see that part. I'd never seen that before because apparently, they got like 4 or 5 ball start encroachment penalties right there on the half-yard line. They couldn't scoot it any closer, and they're talking about it in the thing, and they're like, look, don't do it again, okay? Like you're scolding your kid or something. And then they did it again. They're like, hey, I'm about to give them a touchdown right now. I was like, I didn't even know that was allowed.
I wasn't watching at that point. I wasn't tuned in. I just saw it, and then I saw someone post a meme, and it was like Kansas City realizing that refs can award points, and it was like a guy smiling.
You didn't see it?
Bigger.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it. I had to go back and watch it. I didn't see it until
they're talking about it, and the ref had already told. Right before that, the ref said he can, if it continues to happen and we think it's blatant, we can take action, basically what he said. Well, then they did it again, and he said, we're warning the Washington Commanders now that the ref, in an event like this, the ref can award a touchdown to the other team. And everybody's like, we're just giving away touchdowns now?
That's why the meme was so funny, because it was like Kansas City realizing the refs can give them points.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't believe this hasn't come up yet.
Bro, they're so lucky that didn't happen in the Bills game, because that people would have lost their shit.
That's what I'm sitting there. I was thinking that when I was watching, I was like, man, the Chiefs already coming up with new game plans.
Oh, yeah. This was that play I was telling you about. This is crazy. This is the start of the game.
One play.
18 plays, 7 minutes, 3 points. One play, 18 seconds, 7 points.
If you're the Commanders, that math ain't mathing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Matthew Stafford could be on the move.
On the move?
Hey, well, I got to step away for a second. Why don't you talk a little hockey, and then I want to come back. We'll do some highlight. I just got a text from Julie. She says, unfortunately, Andrew can't make it this week. He's going to make it next week, so we won't have an interview on Wednesday. We'll be next week.
That's okay. Yeah, we'll get back rolling. We got a long season there, man.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Go ahead, do your thing, sir. Let's get over here and puck around, find out a little bit. We'll talk some more hockey. Let me get my scores pulled up here. We had a decent day on the ice yesterday, so I made a little change. Sorry, y'all. Froze up there for a second. All right, here we go. Avalanche and Rangers. Early game yesterday. It was a good game, man. They've got the, you got Martin Nietzsche came over from the Carolina Hurricanes, and Jonathan Drouin came over too. They both, Drouin got his first goal with the Avalanche last night, and Nietzsche's had 2 points there. And the Avalanche wound up winning this one 5-4 against the Rangers. Big time win for them. Knew that. It was on a little bit of a slide, but big first period in this one. Avalanche up 3-2. Both teams scored a goal in the second, and both teams added a goal in the third. But the Avalanche win this one to 5-4 and move to 29-20-2, 15-10-0 on the road. Rangers 24-21-4, 12-10-2, and see there. I think it was 11-game point streak, 10 or 11-game point streak snapped in that one. Senators defeat the Utah Hockey Club 3-1. Scoreless first period. Both teams put up 1 in the second, and the Senators had 2 in the third to win that thing 3-1. Came through for you if you put that little puck line in there. Here's a winner for us. Jets win on the puck line. We had a little 2-unit play on the Jets puck line yesterday. They win this one 5-2. They never even really made us sweat it. Man, up 1-0 after the first, up 3-1 after the second. Add 2 more to the Flames. 1 in the third. Win that thing 5-2 right there. Easy money laying on the floor. Wild Blackhawks let us down a little bit. I bumped it up to over 6.5. You took the over 5.5. You got through for you, but I took them over 6.5. Get a little plus money on it, plus 110. They almost got there, but the Wild defeat the Blackhawks 4-2. Up 2-0 after the first, 3-0 after the second. Add 1 more in the third. Blackhawks get 2, 4-2 final for the Wild there. There you go, Miss Wolvenar. Came through for you. And then our last win for the last night, we lost that one, but we did win this one. Had the Golden Knights puck line here over the Panthers. Just felt like a good spot for the Golden Knights. They had a couple tough games of late. Panthers been on the road there, going out there. It felt like a spot for the Golden Knights in this one for me. So we took a -1.5 at a little, I believe it was plus 195 on the puck line for that one. They do win this one 4-1, up 2-0 after 2 periods. Add 2 more in the third. Panthers put 1 in the third, but lose that thing 4-1. Golden Knights now 31-15-4, 19-6-1 at home. Panthers 29-19-3, 16-10-1 on the road. And there's your pucking around from yesterday, man. So we got I'm sure we got a decent slate today. I was looking at it earlier. Got some ones that I am looking at early on. Got some good value here, and these lines have moved the right way too. So I got a few that I like, and I will get Crick's picks posted for y'all here in the next few hours after the show gets done. They'll be up by noon or so today, and we'll see what I'm on tonight. We had a good day yesterday, man. We wound up being able to come back in that thing, and we made some good money yesterday. NFL kicked my head in all damn year, but we made a little change. They hit 2 3-unit plays on 3-unit play on the Eagles, 3-unit play on the Chiefs. Then we had a 3-unit play on Wisconsin in basketball, and they never even made us sweat that damn thing. They won by almost 30, giving up only 7.5. And we had a 2-unit play on the Jets. So all our multi-unit plays came through yesterday. It wound up being a pretty good day. Hit anytime touchdown score. We'll see, man. Is it good stuff right there? That's because they had the script laid out right in front of us. We'd already seen that damn movie before. So, but let's see. Arla Cost says the Flyers have a crucial few games this week, make or break their playoff chances. Back-to-back games against the Devils. Okay. Yeah, I actually think I like the Flyers tonight there, Arla Cost. I was looking at that one, and they're a little plus 124 on the money line right now. I think I am going to wind up taking the Philadelphia Flyers on the money line tonight, especially with you telling me that. And you got everything to play for right here. You're going to be playing at home. You need this win over the Devils right here. So I expect the Flyers to come out hot, ready to go tonight. That will be one of my picks. I like them on the money line at plus 124. Mont says, great day yesterday. Yeah, I saw you right along in the picks, Mont. We made a little change yesterday, sir. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We love it. Money, as our guy Patriot says, just money laying on the floor there. We like it when it works out like that. Like I said, we only got, 5 games in the NHL. You've got the Devils at the Flyers. Like I said, I like the Flyers now. You got the Kings at the Red Wings. Red Wings are plus 120 on the money line there, minus 142 for the Kings. I think I like the Red Wings in that one as well. Then my Canucks will travel to the Blues. Blues are minus 1.5 on the puck line, plus 215, minus 118 on the money line for St. Louis, minus 102 for Vancouver, and a total of 5.5 in that one. Juice to the under at minus 122, plus 102 to the over there. Kraken at the Oilers tonight. You got the Oilers. I hate the Oilers a lot of times to even play the puck line. You got to lay money to play the puck line. I don't like doing that. So, Oilers minus 1.5, minus 108, minus 290 on the money line, plus 235 on the money line for Seattle, and total of 6.5. I'm going to take the over in that damn game, man. I'm going to take over 6.5 at plus 105. Here, a little plus money right there.
Changing my mind. I'm rooting for the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Okay, that quick, huh?
Yep. Thought about it. I can't have this whole – it's already going to be bad these next 2 weeks, but I can't have this whole Patrick wins another one, and I got to see these fucking stats of how Patrick has more Super Bowls in his first 7 seasons than Tom does, and how he's better than Brady already. I can't fucking go through that. So we're rooting. Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
EGSELGSS. Go Birds.
Elgsace.
I'm going to go give me a steak. I'm going to give me a Saquon jersey.
I'd get me a custom jersey on the back where the name goes. You just type God bless Birds up.
How many custom jerseys you think were made this past week spelling out Eagles as the name, like the way that the mayor did it?
I bet you they sold so
many.
I hope
I want one. I kind of want one now.
I hope they changed the actual jerseys they print for their damn gift shops. I hope they changed all them.
Patriot says the nerd has gone to the dark side. Yes. Also because I want to root against, or then I could say, hey, Patriot, your division rival won the Super Bowl. How does that make you feel?
He didn't have he had a division rival playing in that damn thing no matter what. That was rough for him.
Yeah, but you'd feel better if it was the Commanders instead of the team. Knew the Commanders. The Commanders ain't winning the Super Bowl. All right, the Eagles can actually win the Super Bowl.
Patriot didn't want to see either way. He wanted to see a 0-0 tie in that damn thing yesterday.
He sure did.
They got Chiefs early favorites in this thing, minus 1.5.
Yeah, I mean they were going to be. Bills and Chiefs were both, and the look aheads were minus 1.5 against.
You know what I'm gonna
Philly.
bet? The under.
Oh,
I'm betting the under. It's the top 2 defenses in the league, man.
Yeah,
have been all year long.
Last time they played in the Super Bowl, what was it, 35-32?
38-35. These defenses were also not the caliber that season that they are this season, man. These have been the top 2 defenses in the league all for at least the last 3 months. And everybody thinks that all them damn points they scored yesterday and stuff like that.
See, this is what I don't get about these rumors. I saw a rumor just the day before yesterday saying that Matthew Stafford is considering retiring, and now they're saying there's thinking about trade. There's no way you trade Matthew Stafford and he's gonna retire unless he gets it put into
a perfect spot.
Hell, dude, here's what you do. If you're San Francisco, you go get Stafford.
Ooh.
You let Purdy walk, and you go get Stafford. You go all in, dude. You go all in for this year.
And you trade Purdy. You don't give him the contract extension because you know he's not worth it. And
let him go to the Rams.
You trade him in division and let him play him for the rest of his career, and you just beat him every time.
You got one good year left with Stafford. You go all in. Get you a decent backup behind him. Go get Daniel Jones as a backup.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know because, I don't know. You can't really go all in on a guy at his age because it can all be over in one play.
Everyone's saying it, dude.
Everybody's saying it, man. What's up, Brian? How you doing, brother?
Did you see this yesterday, dude? I've got to pause this because Did you see this guy walked in?
What the hell is
this dude walked into the tailgate?
Let me blow this up.
That is a pig in a shopping cart.
Oh, he about to put that? Is it alive?
No, it's not alive.
He's about to put it in the ground. Okay. Oh, that thing's cooking. Oh, it's cooking right there. Oh shit! Damn! Look at this man.
That is freaking. That was awesome. I saw that.
Case of Twisted Tea and whatever.
I don't even like Twisted Tea, but I'd take a Twisted Tea from that guy.
I don't like to. I'm just saying I don't like that shit either. But I'm just saying he got a little party pack right there, bro.
Just walking into the tailgate with a pig cooking.
Man,
Philly fan, please never change. Please
don't you ever be any different than that, man.
Mike Zimmer's expected to retire from the NFL.
Okay. Hell yeah.
We didn't talk about this yesterday, but did you see what happened in that Houston-Kansas game?
Dude, did you see what happened in that Houston?
I guess you were on Kansas?
No, I was on the under. It didn't matter. I was on the under, and it didn't matter because it wouldn't have gone under. It was already over in regulation when they tied with the first OT, so it's not even a bad beat, just a bad pick. But at the end of that first OT, bro, they're up by 6. Yeah, they're right there, 79-73 with 13 seconds left. For one, the Houston dude hits like a fadeaway three-pointer from NBA range that was sweet, silky smooth, about 7-something seconds left. And then Kansas can't even get the damn ball in. Dude steals the inbounds, takes the step back, and buries it for the tie. And you knew. It felt like all those fans looked like it was literally, I quit watching it, bro. I was like coloring or something, and I was looking down, and all of a sudden I looked back up, and I was like, we're going to, what? Because I bet Kansas a couple weeks ago plus 900 to win the Big 12 because I was like, they're going to turn it on. It's still Kansas, I really needed that game the other night to have a chance on that bet. Now it's dead to rights.
You're welcome, Mighty Megatron, and glad to have you here. Let's see. Eggles. Let's get to something that's going to cheer me up.
Okay? Yeah, let's talk about something better. Yeah, football. I just hate it when football.
Let's talk about a little highlight. It's Highlight Monday. Oh man, I'm feeling good. If you guys haven't already, go check out the World Highlight League. The link to their website here and to all their their YouTube channel, all that stuff, everything is in the description of this stream/video, depending on how you're watching this. We've got highlight today. We got highlight tomorrow. We got highlight on Friday with the contest. By the way, your boy getting himself a gift card at Placed again. Second.
It's top 20, right?
It was top 20. I placed second. And then the highlight guru, man, that guy's a stud. And whoever that guy is.
Who could that be?
He whooped everyone. But today we got the Fireballs versus the Devils. Bro. 5 p.m. Eastern over on ESPN 3.
Check that out. Brian? That's cool, Brian.
What? Well,
Brian knows what's up, dude.
Real quick. There you go, Brian. We teamed up with the World Highlight League. They are sponsors of the show, and we cover highlight all season long. And they are based down in Miami, and we've got Fireballs Devils today, and I'm ecstatic for it, man. I am pumped. We get to watch our boy Rots. That guy.
He's a dog.
I feel like he's shaping into his own man now that he's separated from his brother.
I'm betting him.
You're betting Rots?
I'm betting him plus 150.
First match, we got Rots versus Nicholas. That's not an easy match either. Poor Nicholas. He had to go up against Gauchieri just on Friday, and now he's going to.
Old Nicholas pretty big stud in his own right, bro. He can play a little bit himself.
You know what I'm saying? But now he's got to go against the other Bass brother, Aratz.
Hey, you're gonna be the best.
Nicholas
You got to
minus
be the best.
195 favorite, and you're betting Aratz?
I'm gonna. I know, dude. It feels. I mean, you're probably right. That's probably a bad bet because I feel like the odds are off, and they're just begging me to take a Ross.
I feel like people aren't giving Aratz enough credit.
That's what I kind of feel like. I'm like, maybe in something like this, if this was a football line or a basketball line, something that's like bet a lot in the public, I would be scared of this because I feel like the line was off. I just think they're kind of missing it right here, man. I'm taking a Ross plus 150.
He cashes a plus 190 dog last week. Aratz did.
That's what I'm saying. I think they missed that too, and I think it's going to take them a little bit to adjust here.
All right, man. I think.
Oh, dude, he knows. Brian knows. Look at that. He knows. Go share there. Brian knows what's up, bro.
Brian knows it. Brian knows his highlight.
Goshieri is our dude, bro. He is a freaking magician out there.
Other highlight experts here in the chat with us.
This is the first time we've ever had somebody that's played highlight that wasn't in here for an interview from the highlight league, man. I think it's the first time we ever had one.
We don't even know. Brian, new to the show, welcome in. He comes in and he even knows Goshieri's a stud.
Straight up, I'm telling you, y'all ain't watched Goshieri play. And Aratz is his brother. He'll be playing tonight. But Goshieri, that man on another level, y'all.
I think I'm betting 2-1. I think my bet will be 2-1. Aratz and Nicholas, both of them.
Bet them both.
Plus 320, plus 265. Just hoping it goes to 3 sets.
I think that's the bet. I think that's probably the bet. I think this one's going 3 sets, man. Just bet 2-1 and root for Aratz to win it 2-1, get a little extra value there.
That's right.
God, I can't wait. I love highlight, dude.
Slickner says the Eagles will have injuries. Yeah, they're a little banged up, but everyone is going to the Super Bowl. Okay, then we have our boy Jedin. Shout out to Jedin.
We love Jedin.
We gotta get him back on the show.
I would love to have him back on. Brian says, I think there's very good handicapping for Magic City if you know the sport well. Absolutely, sir. There's some value out there if you know it, man.
Oh, yeah. You just follow along a little bit, and you can find little spots here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But Jedin Cabrera and CRB and Kubala. By the way, Brian, we do every Wednesday. We won't be this Wednesday, but going forward the rest of the season, we do have the players come on. One of the players comes on, does an interview. If you're interested in that, every Wednesday about 8:30 Eastern is when they hop on here.
Yep. We usually do the last part of the show. We get an interview, find out their background, how they got in. A lot of these guys are former athletes in other sports. They didn't grow up playing highlight and all that stuff. A lot of them went to the University of Miami and things like that, but they wound up, going try out for this stuff. But a lot of them don't have original highlight backgrounds. They've learned this game over the years, so it's pretty cool to see these guys develop. And
some of the guys like Jedin coming from the University of Miami and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and like I said, you find out these guys' background and how they got into this. It's just pretty cool stories, man. So we do that every Wednesday. We won't be able to this Wednesday, but starting next Wednesday, we'll have our highlight interviews back, Brian.
Yeah, we're starting off with the announcers.
We can start with it. Let's go, man. I've been trying. That guy's as good as his job at anybody. I want to know. I'll be like, how'd you get into this, bro? How'd you do it?
Jedin, this one's gonna be a good one. Jedin Cabrera minus 110, CRB Kubala minus 120. I love our guy. Jedin, but like.
I love Jedin, man, but I'm a big CRB fan, bro. I'm a big CRB
fan too. I mean,
Kubala's a stud too, but CRB is a stud. I feel like CRB is one of the more underrated players in the entire league, bro.
Yeah. Oh, our guy Benny's playing, baby.
That's right.
Rowan Benny minus 425 favorites over Lalou and Aratz.
That's money on the floor. You can lay the juice and don't even be mad at it.
Let's see if I can.
Ooh, can you bet? Might want to bet Lalou or Aratz to win a set. You get them first set plus 230. For those of y'all don't know, these are 3-set matches, and each set goes to 6, but it's first to 6, and it's best 2 out of 3.
You ready?
Lalou.
I love it. They added
that. Does it say where's he from?
France.
Let's go, baby. He's one of the new faces this season.
Yeah.
Oh,
5'8", 165 coming straight out of France. It is your front court expert.
Lalou.
There it is.
Lalou. That's what Brian says. CRB is one of the most quickly improved players that he has seen, man. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I think that dude's very underrated, man. I've been watching him. We got into this, Brian, last season, okay, is when we joined up the highlight. They have 2 seasons. They have a fall league, and then they have a spring league, and we got involved with this back at the beginning of last season. So we're only about probably 4 or 5 months into this, our highlight, and we've learned a lot, man. We've watched a lot since then, and CRB is one of those dudes early on that I just kind of watched him progress and get better, and I feel like he is definitely one of the most underrated players in that league.
Should I just text Julie and see if we can get see if Benny wants to come on? for this week.
If Benny wants to, man, Benny's always welcome. Benny come every day.
Oh God, we love Benny. Benny came on a bunch because they ended up winning the championship, and I'm not saying we were his good luck charm, but I mean we played a part.
We could, like I said, Benny's welcome anytime.
He played a Rots and Goshieri like a fiddle in that championship match.
They
blown out in that when they played their actual match, but when it came to sudden death, they spanked him. They're playing awesome.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it there, Brian, or not, but in the finals, because Benny was on the Chargers and wound up winning. He got drafted by the Devils in this last draft, but yeah, they got beat 2-0 by Goshieri and Rots in their match early on in the match day, and they picked the sudden death beforehand. Boy. Benny and them came out ready to go in that finals, didn't they?
Shout out Hot Rod over on the Rumble side. Said refs bailed out the Chiefs yet again. That's true.
Who was that? Hot Rod? What's up, Hot Rod?
Then we got Ron and Fornada, Lalu Cabrera versus Nicholas and Kubot. That's going to be a good one. What are the odds on that one? What are going to be the odds on that one? Ooh, Nicholas and Kubala minus 250 favorites. Okay.
We might have to get Brian in here for an interview. He knows as much about this stuff as anybody, man.
Damn.
I'm just saying, Brian knows all kinds of things, bro. You are people, Brian. You have to come back and hang out with us, man. You're going to like this.
But you have highlight trading cards, Brian.
One
of us on the stream does.
I'm going to laugh when he takes a screenshot and just holds it up to you. And so you got the Paul Skeens of highlight cards.
He's got the Goshieri rookie card graded.
Yeah. Autographed jersey card from Goshieri. Let's go.
Yeah, anytime, Hot Rod. He said, "What's up, guys? Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, thanks for being here. Got to have you in."
Hey, absolutely, man. Absolutely. He said, hold on. He sells cestas, bro.
No,
he sells cestas. I got to grab my cesta.
Brian, you telling me you sell these bad boys?
Right. Cestas, bro. Shout out
Brian
to Julian Scott.
Up in here.
Shout out to Julian Scott, the World Highlight League, taking such good care of us. But they sent us cestas, Brian. We love it, bro. Hey, but since you're here, what does a cesta go for, bro? Because I've been curious. How much do these damn things cost? Because these are well made, bro. Like I said, I love my cesta.
On the site to buy that one, because I was looking at purchasing one that one time, but then the shipping thing was all weird and it wouldn't work. But it was like $125.
Bro, I just sit and watch highlight like this all day long, just play with my cesta. Just sitting there on the couch. My dog's not sure what's going on, but $500 to $700 for a good cesta.
Damn.
Like I said, I love.
What if you get one? Ooh, Crick! I just thought about this. When we go down there, one of these times when we go down there.
Yep.
I wish I could bring my cesta, but it's probably too big of a pain in the ass to travel with. But bring it to get see if some guys will sign it.
Oh, I'll be. Yeah, I mean, I don't think if I don't fly.
Could you imagine walking through the airport?
That's what I'm saying. I'll take mine if I don't fly. I don't want. I'll be afraid they mess it up, man. I don't trust airports.
That's true. Yeah,
I don't trust them. They mess stuff up. If I drive down there, which it's about 8-9 hours, it ain't too bad a drive. It's more than I want to, but I could do it. If I drive, I'll take it.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm gonna get some autograph ball up down there. I know that.
I want to make sure Hot Rod here gets a gifted Memby.
All right.
He's a new member in here. We gotta hook him up. Let's hope he gets this one. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Anyways, back to this. That's crazy.
Okay, so that's the I guess the brand that makes those, Brian, for Magic City. He says with bass components and a mix of natural reeds and synthetic in the sweet spot. Golly, Brian is by far the most informed highlight person we've ever had in the chat.
Hot Rod got the Mimbo. Let's go.
That a baby. Let's go.
Yeah, we got a couple other good matchups today. Lalu Cabrera, Nicholas and Kubala, and then oh my God, I gotta do this name. We gotta do it. Hold on. Don't even try. Don't try. I don't even. What am I looking for?
And that's right, Brian. They are, man. It's like I said, this stuff has made a serious comeback. And since they changed the Battle Court format, makes it more exciting for the fans to stay tuned into this stuff. I mean, their YouTube channel just right back before Christmas had gone over 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, they're like 120,000.
I was going to say, World Highlight League doing things, man. Shout out to all those fine folks down there taking such good care of us, working their butts off to make this happen, man. We appreciate y'all. Arutia. That's a new face, too, man.
Right.
Where's he from?
France.
France, you're right. I can't ever name the city, just France. Played a lot of highlight in France, it seems, bro.
Yeah, it's big over there.
Big.
It's big over here. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to our best bets. I think my best bet for the match is I'm gonna go with any best bet. Benny and Hyro is your best bet. Probably Benny and Hyro. You can't go wrong doing Benny and Hyro.
That's your easiest money on the floor bet.
It is 2-0's kind of tough because Benny sometimes likes. Shout out to our boy Benny, but sometimes he drops that first set. Sometimes he does.
He does.
I think my favorite is to bet 2-1, just to bet that the Rotz Nicholas match is going to go 3 sets. That's my favorite bet of the day.
Okay. I got my little parlay going. Hold on, I got to close all this stuff out so I can give you all the odds for them. Let's just do it like this. But I like
how do you even pick up highlight to play competitively? Yeah, go on down to Miami and you just grab a cesta and start playing.
That's the thing, man. Yeah, you gotta be somewhere. A lot of these guys were former athletes at like University of Miami and things like that. When they're trying to grow the league, they reached out to a lot of these guys and let them come out for a tryout and things like that. And that's how some of them wind up in the league. Some of these guys come over from, like I said, overseas where it's very big over in Europe and things like that. They come in to Goshieri and the Rotz and like I said, some of these other guys, Lalu, things like that. These are guys that are coming over from other countries. But yeah, basically it's you get in with the right folks, get a chance to try out, and if you're good enough, bro.
Give us your best bet already. We're dying for it.
Sorry, man. CRB and Kabbalah -1. This is a parlay, y'all. CRB and Kabbalah -120 over Jedden and Cabrera money line. For Ronda -188 money line over Ron, and then Nicholas and Kubala money line -250 over Lalu and Cabrera. That'll get you a little plus 293 on the parlay.
Woo!
I'm 2 out of 3 on these parlays, bro. I hit mine on Friday.
Ooh, that is nice. Good morning, Ripper. How you doing, buddy?
That's right. Good morning, Ripper.
Yeah, I like that. So that's the World Highlight League. Match starts tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern. Fireballs versus the Devils. You can watch it on ESPN 3 or over on their YouTube channel, which is always a fun time over there. Go check it out. World Highlight League. Links to all their stuff is in the description of this stream. And we will catch you tomorrow for our highlight segment recapping this game and then previewing Tuesday's match. Right there, World Highlight League, Fireballs, Devils, 5 p.m. Eastern. Be there.
Boom. I was just going to show them this, y'all. Y'all can go back if you want to pause it at the
You freaked me out. I literally clicked the marker thing right as you changed that, and I'm like, oh, God, what did I do?
You're good, bro. Yeah, there it is, y'all. Y'all can go back and freeze that thing about the 111 mark if you want to. That's the parlay I got for highlight today right there. So.
Let me tell you about something, Greg.
Tell me about it, man.
I need to tell you about something.
Bet you won't.
Oh, I bet you I will. I'm going to tell you about Rumble's, one of Rumble's great companies called Positive. If you have a dog, we've all been there. Our pup goes from full of energy to sick and miserable in an instant. And at the worst times, then we're calling vets in the middle of the night or on the weekends trying to find a clinic that will take us in. It's a terrible way to manage your dog's health, not to mention your stress levels and your monthly budget. That's why people are getting the Pet Emergency Kit by Positive. It contains critical medications and supplies that can not only keep you out of the veterinary office, but it may save your dog's life. Their kits contain critical medications like activated charcoal, styptic powder, and more. It might save your dog's life. Head over to positive.com, that's PAWSITIVE.com, and use the promo code STUDIO, STUDIO, to get 15% off your pet emergency kit today. Don't be unprepared, all right? When an emergency happens, be prepared. Get yourself a pet emergency kit from Positive and use that promo code STUDIO.
Booyah. And Mighty Megatron, real quick right there, dude. If you're looking for World Highlight, you can find it on ESPN 3, FUBO, and then on their YouTube channel, World Highlight League. That's where I always watch it. I always watch it on YouTube. I go to World Highlight League, just pulls it up. You'll see it live on Mondays and Tuesdays. Starts at 5 p.m. Eastern. On Fridays, starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. There are 2 sizes of cestas. 63 centimeters front court and 67 centimeters back court. Okay. Now, okay, Brian, since this is battle court like this and they've kind of changed the format up, do these guys have the same size? Because I see some of these guys running up in the front court and they may fall back in the back court. They're having to kind of, flip-flop some. So are these the same size or we have one guy with a different size cesta than the other one out there? I didn't know that they had some play where there were 2 different sizes, man. I did not know that.
You didn't?
I did. I thought they were all the same size.
Oh, come on, Crick. Rookie.
You're right.
Rookie.
Everybody's always talking about who has the bigger cesta.
Always.
Always.
Nothing but big cesta. That
I like big cestas in a cannot
highlight guru guy that won the contest this week. Won the tournament. That guy's got a pretty big cesta, I bet.
Yeah, cesta lover. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sure, his wife loves that cesta.
Loves it. Let's see, most fronts play with 63 and back play with 63 to 65. Okay. I'd say you probably need a little bit more. You got to make a bunch of crazy catches off that wall and stuff in the backcourt. So maybe you need that extra 2 inches there. That's what she said.
Don't underestimate.
Got him.
2 inches. All right, goes a long ways.
That's right.
Paige says, "I'm surprised Steps isn't here to rub in the Philly win. He was at the very beginning. He said EAGLES. He spelled it the right way, which is spelling it the wrong way. So
yeah, that's actually you spelled it wrong, Steps. I don't know what you're doing. Let's actually let's go ahead and hit Steps' clip for everybody.
Thank you, President Trump, for fulfilling all of your promises."
That cheers me up today.
That does. That puts me in a good mood. We're glad Steps finally came over to the right side
last night after cashing all his tickets.
Mm-hmm. That's Steps.
Thank you, President Trump, for fulfilling all of your promises.
100%. 100%. MAGA. Let's go. Trump's America.
Let's go. That's right. All right, Crick. I don't think I got anything else for today. Got to save some stuff for tomorrow. We actually have to do our, I don't want to say job, but we actually have to try now. We can't just, like the last 6 months has been great.
Football's robot mode, bro. We can always talk about football.
Yeah, we have that crutch, the NFL and the college football crutch that we just, what are we going to talk about today? Well, let's just fire up the games, huh?
Right. No, Brian, we are not in Florida. I am in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and Will is up in Idaho.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, baby.
It's either the hills of Idaho, man. So
up in the mountains.
Yeah.
I don't really call it mountains up here, but to you guys, it's probably mountains.
We got some mountains around my way, bro. That's all we got is mountains.
Different kind of mountains up here.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Okay. You know what would really cheer me up to today? Just let's start off the day with a positive vibe.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
There you go. Idaho's a large bass population. Sheep herders. Did you freeze up on me?
Oh my goodness. How do people come up with this stuff?
Internet?
No.
Oh, bet.
One or more rushing touchdown in each quarter of every game.
I have no idea. I don't dig deep enough in the books, I guess. For one,
it's pretty hard not to hit it in the first game because you had 7 rushing touchdowns from the Eagles alone.
1+ rushing. Yeah, they set the record for most rushing touchdowns in a conference championship or what? They had 7. They scored 55.
Yeah, I understand that game, but then you parlayed it with the AFC championship and it hit.
That's unreal. 1+ rushing touchdown in each quarter. Wow. Yeah, we didn't have on the bingo card that Patrick Mahomes was getting 2 of them damn things last night.
$60,000, dude. Just like that.
Just easy money. Just laying on the floor.
Easy. Why can't we ever think of these? Just a little. Here we are trying to do it the hard way. Do straight bets, parlay a couple things here for a little bit. All we have to do is throw a honey bun on one of these crazy long shots.
I also
find the thing that we say definitely that's not happening, and we bet it.
I also want to know how much debt all these fools are in that are throwing $100 bills on these plus 60,000s.
I'm telling you, man, he can't be that much in debt.
Behind. He can't be down. Unless he's at 90 and has been betting with a bookie since 1946. There's no way he can be down.
Why would you even try that? That wasn't going to work for him. Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that's supposed to be. That's the thing. To hit one of those, you got to put in a terrible bet because there ain't no damn reason.
Even offer stuff like that. I wish I could bet those.
It's a double-edged sword, bro. When they start throwing all those different options out there, you're like, oh, I can bet this. $5 here, $5 there. Next thing you know, you're down $250 on stupid shit.
Yeah.
Or just find a winner and put 100 on it. Pay off a section of the house.
Did you see Tom Brady yesterday on the broadcast?
No, I didn't see.
They showed Nick Foles, and he says, "Nick, I don't hate you."
I did hear that.
You caught it, and I didn't.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny because I was like, what do you think about Tom, man, in his announcements? Has he got any better?
I think he's not bad. I think I think it's fair criticism because I think people have like high expectations of him.
Right.
And I think people, which I would hope he would do, but I understand why he doesn't have the drive for it anymore. But I think, especially since he can't interview the players beforehand or anything like that, like the other announcers could do.
Yeah.
I thought one of the best things that he could have done was study the game like he was gonna like play the game. And
Dude.
so I think people are expecting him to come in with all this offensive knowledge of like how you would attack both of the defenses and stuff out there from his mind. But I'm like, I understand why he doesn't want to take the time and watch all that film.
Dude.
Oh God, that's a ton of film.
And
Did
he
that
does
for
a
20
good
plus
job
years.
in a lot of situations explaining the scenario and what you're looking for and what you need to do right there. I just think he gets a little nervous sometimes. He gets talking too fast. That's his only thing.
Well, he did a good job. Of one thing they broke down that I thought was interesting was like when they're going to play a deep zone like that, you're going to run the offense going to run layer routes. You're going to have one guy run a deep cross,
run
a
the deep
shallow,
out cuts or the seams down the
a
field,
medium
or
one, and then
yeah.
you're going to have a safety valve of a
'Cause it-
halfback.
It was right before halftime, and the Commander, they had just scored to take a 11, 12-point lead, 13-point lead, whatever it was. They needed some points, and he was like, "You got to work a big play down the field." He was like, "This is how you're going to open up one of those big plays right there." And they ran those routes, and Jaden Daniels went up scrambling for a long run or whatever. But I like hearing him break down that stuff. I mean, I think he will continue to get better.
Yeah. All right, we're going to call it there.
You know what's exciting? We get to hear Chris Collinsworth call the Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes playing. It's always one of my favorites.
Just get those memes ready.
Yeah. Over under on how many times Chris Collinsworth puts Patrick Mahomes' penis in his mouth?
69.
I was going to say at least 64 and a half. Over. Bet the over.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. Thanks for hanging out with us. Shout out to all the new faces in here. We'll be back, as always, tomorrow, bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.